McDavid scores 4 points for Edmonton, narrowing Florida's series lead. Sunrise, Florida, Connor McDavid once again shone brightly, recording 4 points and leading the Edmonton Oilers to a crucial 5-3 victory over the Florida Panthers in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. With this win, the Oilers remain alive in the series, now trailing 3-2, as they aim to force a Game 7. McDavid scored 2 goals and provided 2 assists, tallying 8 points in the last 2 games and 11 in the series. He became the first player in NHL history to record consecutive 4-point games in the Stanley Cup Finals. Additionally, the Oilers are the first team to win a Game 5 on the road after trailing 3-0 in the series. Tuesday's win at Amerant Bank Arena showcased the resilience of the Oilers, who have outscored Florida 15-4 since the third period of Game 3. Game 6 will be held at Rogers Place in Edmonton on Friday. "He carries this team on his back," said Edmonton forward Corey Perry about McDavid. "When we're against the wall, he puts us on his back and plays. You see why he's the best player." Connor Brown scored a shorthanded goal in the first period, Zach Hyman and Perry each netted power play goals in the second period, and Evan Bouchard provided 3 assists for the Western Conference champions. Stuart Skinner made 29 saves, contributing to the solid defensive performance by the Oilers. Bouchard, who has accumulated 26 assists in these playoffs, set an NHL record for the most assists in a single postseason by a defenseman, surpassing Paul Coffey's previous record of 25. Edmonton excelled once again in special teams. "It was a total team effort," said McDavid. "Special teams were great, the penalty kill was fantastic. Brownie scored a beautiful goal to settle us down. The power play got going, Stu was great, and we did enough 5-on-5. It was a complete team effort, top to bottom." Evan Rodriguez and Matthew Tkachuk each scored a goal and added an assist, Oliver Ekman-Larsson also scored, and Sergei Bobrovsky made 19 saves for the Eastern Conference champion Panthers. Florida struggled on the power play, going 0-4-3 with a shorthanded goal against, dropping to 1-4-16 in the series. "Absolutely nothing has changed in our situation over the last 2 games except we learned a few things," said Panthers coach Paul Maurice. "Some lessons we didn't need to learn, we already knew enough. But we keep learning these lessons. But nothing has changed for us. Not one thing." Brown got the Oilers going with a shorthanded goal at 5:30 of the first period, intercepting Brandon Montour's cross-ice pass intended for Alexander Barkov at the defensive blue line, winning a race to the puck in the neutral zone, and scoring on a breakaway to make it 1-0. It was the second consecutive game in which the Oilers took a 1-0 lead with a shorthanded goal. Brown set up Matthias Janmark's goal at 3:11 of the first period in Game 3. "Simply unacceptable," said Tkachuk. "We have to start better. I thought our start was good, but we gave up and were trailing." Hyman made it 2-0 with a power play goal at 1:58 of the second period. Bouchard's point shot deflected off Hyman's right leg for Edmonton's first 5-on-4 goal of the series. "I score a lot of goals from there," said Hyman. "Many times it hits me and goes in, but Bouchy seems to hit me, and most times it doesn't go in, it just hits me. It's good that one went in." McDavid extended the lead to 3-0 at 5 o'clock, finding a gap between Bobrovsky and the left post with a shot from below the left faceoff circle. It was Edmonton's 9th consecutive goal in the series. "Coming down that side of the net, I've made a lot of short side plays," said McDavid. "I would say most people know I look there." Bobrovsky was standing up. "Hyman is always near the net, so I tried to put it there, and it found a way in." Tkachuk broke the Oilers' goal streak with his first of the series, reducing the lead to 3-1 at 6:53. But McDavid set up Perry for a power play goal, pushing it to 4-1 at 11:54. McDavid went end-to-end, skating around Ida Luostarinen at the offensive blue line and splitting Nico Mikkola and Dmitry Kulikov above the left hash marks before making a pass to Perry for an easy tap-in. "I saw him go by guys and then pass it to me," said Perry. "I didn't even call for it. He just saw me going to the net." That's exactly the type of player he is. McDavid indicated that the play was made by studying the Panthers and how they defend their breakouts. I'm in that position a lot, coming back to get the puck, breaking out, bringing it into the zone, so it's something I see a lot in how certain guys are playing, he said. Mikkola has a very long reach, and I just tried to get around it, and Perry did a great job working the backdoor. However, 14 seconds later, it was Rodriguez who scored on a rebound of a Montour shot, reducing it to 4-2 at 12:08. Florida continued its comeback with Ekman-Larsson's goal at 4:04 of the third period, making it 4-3. Tkachuk, below the goal line, found Ekman-Larsson cutting into the left circle, and his one-timer went over Skinner's glove. That gave us a chance to get back into the game, said Ekman-Larsson. We kept pushing, kept coming back, and gave ourselves a chance. The Panthers pulled Bobrovsky for the extra skater with 2:35 remaining, but McDavid scored into the empty net with 19 seconds left to seal the 5-3 victory. I know a lot of guys counted us out, said Edmonton coach Chris Knoblauch. We've been counted out a lot in the playoffs, in the regular season, whatever it might be. But we're still here playing hockey in June. We're going back to Edmonton for Game 6, and there's a lot to smile about. Notes: McDavid has 42 points, 8 goals, 34 assists, in the Stanley Cup playoffs, the fourth most in a single postseason all-time. He is the third player in history to tally at least 40 points in a single postseason, joining Wayne Gretzky 3 times and Mario Lemieux once. Edmonton's 13 goals while facing elimination, 8 in Game 4, 5 in Game 5, are the most by a team since the 1942 Toronto Maple Leafs scored 19. That Toronto team, which defeated the Detroit Red Wings in 7 games, is the only team to win the Stanley Cup after trailing 3-0 in the finals. Dear fan friend, we need your support to make our channel grow. Your subscription and like are crucial for YouTube to promote our content to more people and for you to always be notified of our new videos. Unfortunately, many followers don't subscribe to or like our videos, which is disheartening for us as we put so much effort into creating quality content for free. But we know you are not part of that group. Therefore, we sincerely ask that you help us by subscribing and liking our videos. If you haven't already, please consider taking this small step that means a lot to us. Our goal is to provide relevant content and keep you up to date on everything Florida Panthers related. If you can take a moment to support us in this way, we would be immensely grateful. Remember, every action you take helps us grow and reach more people, allowing us to continue celebrating and sharing our passion for the Florida Panthers with all of our fans. We thank you in advance for your understanding and continued support. Together we are stronger. With gratitude, Skamaris and team.